And today on Eye on the Desert, we're talking about the Coachella Valley Spotlight. It's a great way to kick off week. This month's Coachella Valley Spotlight recipient is Senior Advocates of the Desert. It's a nonprofit. They received $25,000 from the H.N. and Francis C. Berger Foundation. And News Channel 3's Caitlin Thrope tells us how they plan to use those dollars to help local seniors.
How's it going, Faye?
Going fine.
Senior Advocates of the Desert is this month's Coachella Valley Spotlight grant recipient. They help about 1,100 low-income seniors living in the desert every year.
I was in a lot of trouble. I had no place to live. I didn't have a car. I didn't have any money. And Chris helped me solve all my problems, and I don't know what I'd do without him.
Chris O'Hanlon is the executive director for Senior Advocates of the Desert. He's helped Faye for 10 years.
If a senior calls up and says they'd like to apply for Medi-Cal, they're sent this long 50-page plus application to apply for Medi-Cal, and there's just no way that the typical senior could fill this out on their own and get it done.
And the same thing goes with applying for food stamps. That's where Senior Advocates of the Desert can step in and help seniors fill out these applications.
They say, tell us there's all this help for older people. But when you try and get it and work your way through that system, it's impossible.
Though in-person visits like this are much less frequent, during the pandemic, they are doing most of their work by phone or mail.
Seniors here in the Coachella Valley need an advocate when they deal with Riverside County or the Social Security office or whatever it may be, and that's why I founded Senior Advocates, and that's why we exist.
The H.N. and Francis C. Berger Foundation has given them a $25,000 grant.
We're so grateful for the donation from the Berger Foundation. Half of the funds, $12,500, will be used for emergency financial assistance. For example, Faye's battery's going out on her scooter, so we'll help her pay for that. Or someone's electric bill might be unusually high, or they may have had a plumbing problem or a plumbing bill, or something's going on where they face an unexpected expense. We'll help them with that. The other half of the money we're going to use for social work advocacy and doing more outreach to subsidize senior apartments like where Faye lives here, and also the mobile home parks.
And Chris says for those seeking help, they don't have a waiting list. So if you call them, he says you'll get a call back within a day. In Cathedral City, Caitlin Thrope, Eye on the Desert.
Bye.
Coachella Valley Spotlight Grant are live now on KESQ.com.